What's up, trucking fam? This is your trusted driver, Priest. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to the Truckers Lounge YouTube channel to catch the latest episodes from Gene and myself. Remember, stay persistent, consistent, and always keep your eyes on the big picture. Much love to you. Stay safe out there, drivers.
Hey, you guys, welcome to the Truckers Lounge. And I wanted to talk to you guys about some legislation that Indiana and New York just passed. I'm your host, Eugene. And what I wanted to discuss was that those two states had just came out with legislation that banned the use of autonomous vehicles without a trained human operator present. So let me repeat that. They banned the use of autonomous trucks without the use of a trained human operator being present, being in the cab of that truck while that truck is in operation, going down highways. And those two states, Indiana, Ohio, were basically saying, no, we don't really want that. So they putting that legislation out. Now, if you can recall, if you've been following these type of stories, California had done the same thing back in September of 2023. They passed the same type of legislation requiring the use of a trained human being in the vehicle, being present in the truck while it was going down the highway. But it was banned by the California governor, Governor Newsom. And so, a lot of the autonomous trucking manufacturers of those companies are headquartered or manufactured in California. And so I would think that for the state of California, which California, the Autonomous Vehicle Industry Association, they said that, hey, this kind of hurts California, so to speak, with banning trucks in California because it hurts the infrastructure that they're trying to build for autonomous trucks. And it hurts the infrastructure for jobs, bringing jobs, a new business into the state. And what they also said, the Autonomous Vehicle Industry Association, they said, like, when it comes to New York, they were saying, hey, because the growing concern, or the biggest concern, was that the autonomous vehicles was going to take away jobs from truckers. And they were saying, like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to take away truckers' jobs. In fact, autonomous vehicles and trucks are going to work together to bring about to bring the freight into the states of New York, and also to help in those areas. So we're not necessarily going to compete with truckers. We're still going to need truckers. We're going to work together. And so to the drivers who think that this is a win, it's not, because what's going on is this is allowing those trucking manufacturers to at least be able to come into the state and introduce their product into that state. It's not a 100% win for them because they want to come into the state and be fully autonomous, but because if you look at it from a business standpoint, from the owner of the vehicle, if you're going to purchase this vehicle from a business standpoint, why would I buy something that's completely autonomous and still have to hire a driver? Because if they buy this truck, I know at one point, I don't know what the truck prices are today, but I remember pre-pandemic, I remember hearing something like $300,000, because pre-pandemic, a brand new truck was about $150,000 to $170,000. And so they were talking about the autonomous trucks being around about $300,000. Now I'm hearing they're more than that. So you buy the autonomous truck, buy the truck and the equipment, but you also have the software, which I believe that there's a subscription to the software. So you have the equipment, but you still have to have the service. It's just like buying a cell phone. When you buy a cell phone from whoever you buy the cell phone from, whether you buy it from a mall or you walk into an AT&T store and buy a cell phone, yeah, you bought the phone, whether you paid $100 for the phone or $1,400 for the phone. You purchased the phone, but you still have to have the monthly service. And so for those businesses who buy the trucks, they're wanting to at some point get to the place to where it's fully autonomous, because I don't want to pay all of this type of money for a truck and still have to hire a driver to be in the truck while it's going down the road. And that's what the industry, the autonomous industry, would like to get to the place. But introducing the trucks into those states, Indiana and New York, even though they don't have a 100% win of having it fully autonomous, it allows them the time to prove themselves and build a track record to show that, hey, we've logged X amount of miles and X amount of years of safe driving, X amount of loads along whatever stretches of highway that they're going to be on in that area, in those states. So this is something to really consider and to think about, that this isn't necessarily a win for drivers. And I would just be on the lookout to see what other states follow suit, because once they prove themselves that they have a safety track record with these trucks in these two states, then the next step would be to make them fully autonomous, and they'll begin to spread across the country. So be looking out for that. So I hope you guys get something from this video. You guys stay safe, stay blessed. Love you guys. Thank you.